carajo está pasando aquí? ¡Hostia! ¡Vamos la hostia! ¡Cago en cara! ¡Va la máquina! ¡Va! ¿Qué carajo pasa?
Non sei, deixa un pouquinho que
Esto no es normal. ¡Opa!
Expects to see three absolute heroes radiating with happiness and pride for their incredible achievement. But their faces appear somber, tense, somehow preoccupied instead. They seem uncomfortable, and there are several truly embarrassing moments during the event. When the three astronauts are asked the meaning of a mission that has brought mankind on another celestial body for the first time, the three don't seem too eager nor too enthusiastic about answering the question.
Many of us and many other people in many places have speculated on the meaning of this first landing on another body in space. Would each of you give us your estimate of what is the meaning of this to all of us?
And when Armstrong describes their achievement as the beginning of a new era, he seems more like a person forced to read from a script than someone actually convinced of his own words.
The entire program, it's a beginning of a new age.
Possibly the most embarrassing moment of all comes when the famous astronomer and journalist Sir Patrick Moore asks the astronauts whether they could see stars from the moon.
When you looked up at the sky, could you actually see the stars and the solar corona in spite of the glare?
But not one of them, surprisingly, remembers having seen a single star by the naked eye.
We were never able to see stars from the lunar surface or on the daylight side of the moon by eye without looking through the optics.
Even Collins, who was left orbiting the moon while the other two descended on the surface, does not remember seeing a single star.
I don't remember seeing any.
Thermally insulates the windows from the radiation environment of space.
So can you shut these things from the outside?
No, you can open and close it from the inside.
Oh, okay, wait. On the inside, you're throwing a lever or something.
Yeah, you're turning a knob.
And it's
Open. Yeah.
on the outside.
On the outside.
How do you do that and maintain a pressure seal between them?
O-ring type seals.
No, you don't.
With a rotating shaft. All our hatch seals are O-ring type seals.
Yeah, but how... my brain's...
Up here. Let's go inside. We can see it.
Okay.
Watch your head. All right. Oh, oops, thunk. So you have a whole series of O-rings in here. And a shaft that you rotate.
So, I mean, like on the space station, how many of these would you have?
7, because we have 7 windows.
What happens if you get a leak on that?
Then you have a leak.
You just have a leak.
And what you would do is...
lose air.
Yeah, you would probably seal the whole cupola off. And then there's probably a plan, I don't know off the top of my head, but there's probably a plan for replacing the mechanism. Might require a spacewalk.
So my question is, how can you operate a lid on the outside of the space station by manipulating something mechanical on the inside of the space station without losing air pressure?
It's called real good engineering. It's called real good engineering.
Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
What happens if you get a leak on that?
Then you have a leak.
You just have a leak.
Okay, one more.
Then you have a leak.
You just have a leak.
And what you would do
is...
is...
lose air.
Yeah, you would probably seal the whole cupola off. And then there's probably a plan, I don't know off the top of my head, but there's probably a plan for replacing the mechanism. Might require a spacewalk.
So here we have an astronaut who has flown in space 3 times, but yet he doesn't know the procedure. He doesn't know the plan off the top of his head. If there was a leak on the ISS that he's traveled on 3 times, he doesn't know the procedure. Come on.
And then there's probably a plan, I don't know off the top of my head, but there's probably a plan for replacing the mechanism.
The reason he don't know the plan is because it's all fake. He was caught by surprise with the question.